All right, YouTube, this is me and my brother-in-law, Jeff Fisher. Now, we know everything that an average Catholic should know, but neither one of us are theologians, okay? And so I'm just going to do this little video right here, and we're just going to ask each other off-the-top questions. Jeff,
Yes.
what do you think about the current state of Catholic affairs in the United States?
Not good.
Okay, you want to get a little deeper in that?
I think that the priest, most of the priests have got it handled, but when it comes to the bishops and the hierarchy, I think they've got some problems that need to be fixed in order for the laity to be able to have trust in them.
That's good. That's a good answer. That's a good answer. Now you just asked me a question off the dome about the church.
This is impromptu, bro.
Yeah, impromptu. Yeah, for sure. Something deep, philosophical. You think I might have the answer to?
What is your feelings about some of the rad trad individuals that are running the anti anti-pope scheme right now?
Okay, that's a good one. Because for the most part, I side with most traditionalists. However, the Pope is a monarchy. You cannot be Catholic and deny the Pope. You can say we have a bad Pope. You can say the Pope says some stuff that isn't 100% kosher. But you cannot be Catholic and deny the Pope. And I mean, some of the guys, they got some really far out explanations of why this Pope ain't valid. If you believe in the supremacy, if you believe in apostolic succession and that Peter is the seat of Peter, and he who holds the seat of Peter is the vicar of Christ, then there is no way you can be Catholic and deny the Pope. That is not to say that I agree with everything the Pope says. That is not to say I agree with half of what the Pope says, okay? The the seat of Peter needs to be respected, and that's all I can say about that. The seat of Peter absolutely needs to be respected. Okay, all right, my turn. Give a brief explanation of what you think about abortion, and is the church going far enough to fight the slaughter of children in this day and age?
Abortion is an absolute murder. There's no difference between what Adolf Hitler did in Nazi Germany than what we are doing now with the human beings that absolutely have no sin on their hands other than the original sin. Has the Catholic Church taken a stand? Ish. They don't condone it, but they do not vocalize their disapproval immensely for it. They made Joe Biden their leader, for the presidency, even though they knew that he was pro-abortion and he was pro-gay. But we won't get into that one. But I do believe that the Catholic Church has not made a stand and has not made themselves known and has not really pushed the issue to the point that they're willing to lose their tax exemption to get to the point of stopping abortion.
So, in other words, if I'm hearing you correctly, they have not condoned it, but on the other hand, they have not condemned it.
They have not done their due diligence to stop or to find any way to eradicate abortion in anywhere in the world.
Okay, fair enough. And you? Question? Got about 4 minutes left.
I'm trying to think of something. Sorry. This is pretty impromptu, bro.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's good. It's the good videos right here.
Is it a video or is it a
video? It's YouTube.
I don't know.
It ain't gotta be just the Catholic Church. Anything you want truth on, from my perspective.
What is your thought on marriage after divorce, based off of the Bible and based off of your personal experience?
And church teaching. Okay, well, my understanding of the sacrament of marriage is, as Jesus said it in the Gospels. He says that God intended it for be the one man, one woman, and whatever God has brought together, let no man break it up. So I believe that marriage is a once in a lifetime thing, and if for whatever reason that marriage does not work, you are to be celibate for the rest of your life. Now, premarital counseling is desperately needed more and more, especially within the Catholic and other Christian denominations. People need to understand what they're getting into when they say I do. They need to understand that this is a lifelong commitment, and when you take these vows, you vow yourself unto death do you part, in sickness and in health, in wealth and in poverty. You dedicate yourself 100% to your spouse. And so premarital counseling, I think, is really needed in the Catholic Church and in other Christian denominations. Christians need to understand that this is a sacrament, and that we are to love our wives just as Christ loved the church. And that means be willing to die for our wives. And if you're willing to give up your life for your wife, are you honestly telling me you cannot handle it because she's nagging you to sweep, or she's nagging you to do this or that or whatever? I mean, there is no reason for divorce. Men need to be 100% dedicated to the wives. Men need to be like Christ and lead their wives to heaven. That's my personal take on it. Might get some blowback for that one. All right, I think I got enough time for one more question here. All right. So, are you familiar with the Shroud of Turin?
Mhm.
Okay. And what are your thoughts about some of the scientific discoveries that we have recently, within the last, 30, 40 years, discovered about the Shroud of Turin?
Yeah. It's absolutely amazing anything that has come about from the Shroud of Turin. You, this this guy, this this God being we call Jesus Christ, only shoots down anything that the scientific philosophers have hypothesized on anything that they have ever had in the last 200 years, and it shot it down to the point where if you don't believe, you literally don't believe in science. We have the capability of carbon dating, which carbon dating is not accurate. They've already shown that multiple times that it's not accurate. But when you pull the DNA of God and you're able to show the time period, you're able to show the geneticist all the way back as far as we have the capability of knowing, and it proves every point of the philosophers of the Bible. That pretty much sets it in stone that everything atheist and scientists that are trying to prove an atheistic point are wrong.
There you have it. There you have it, brothers and sisters. This is what we do on vacation at the Fisher Farm, and we just sit back and we discuss Catholic things and how it's affecting our lives. God bless you. May the peace and blessings of Jesus Christ be upon you now and always. Amen.